Okay, folks, welcome to the show. Welcome to the Business Talk Hour here at Talk TV Media Network. Welcome to the show. Welcome. It's a joyous day. It's a pleasant day. Here in studio with me today is me, myself, and I, and you, of course, our listening audience. Welcome to Talk TV Media Network. This is our weekly business talk show that we have resumed officially, and we'll be bringing you business talk as always every week, once a week, because we want you to grow. We want you to do something. We want you to be independent. We want to make sure that the talent that God has given you, you can you can discover that talent. You can grow that talent. You can germinate that talent, and see what it will become or turn into. So, welcome to the Business Talk Weekly Talk with Sam Gadu. And a lot of what we will be talking about is how you start a business, the benefits of starting a business. What are the challenges of starting a business? Because this is a new year. The earlier the better. And when you begin early, you succeed. It's better for you to begin to start early than for you not to start at all. Because a lot of you have been having a lot of ideas, business thoughts over the years, and you have those ideas. God gave you those ideas. You put them on the back burner, for years, for decades, for months. And when you see someone with similar idea, you tend to say, "Oh, God gave me that idea. Oh, I had that idea 1 year ago, a couple of months ago." Why? Simply because you don't want to. You didn't want to, and God would transfer that idea and give it to someone else. God has empowered each and every one. God's desire is not for man to rule man. That's it. God's desire is that you should be free. Run your own domain. Be in charge of your own empire, your own self. So that is the benefit of being a business owner or an entrepreneur. But it comes with challenges. It comes with a lot of persistency. It comes with the mindset of wanting to do it. And I would say just upright from the beginning, not everyone is called to do business. Not everyone is called. Some are professionals in different professions of life. But I'm talking to those who are called to do business, those who want freedom, financial freedom, the opportunity and the benefit of running your own life, that flexibility that business brings to you. It's very, very key, and we'll have the lines open as we delve into the broadcast here, Talk TV Media Network. You can participate, you can talk, you can comment down, share the broadcast as well, the likes. We appreciate it, we like it, we'll enjoy it, be a part of it. Mr. Fassa, happy Thursday to you, my brother from another mother. Hope you're doing good. Emmanuel, my son, is watching all the way out there in LRB. Prince Miawe, you too, watching all the way LRB. All of you that are joining us tonight. Welcome to Business Talk. Business Talk. This is how we do it here. Talk TV Media is not just here to talk politics. We're here to enrich, to encourage people so people can become self-sufficient or self-independent. Our desire is to bring about change as a network because we want to see everyone do better. That is our desire. It's not just to talk politics. We could leave it with other networks so they can all just talk politics. But we talk about healthcare, we talk about politics. We talk about music. There are so many people that are talented and that are composing music. And we need to showcase them here on this platform too. There are those that have gone through business, in the corridors of business. They fail and they try, and they fail, they try, and finally they succeeded. We will be inviting those personalities on the show to talk about their challenges, their experiences in business, because we know that it will help someone, along the way. It will give someone a different perspective, right? So it's not just about politics, y'all. It's not just about politics. So today, we have resumed Talk TV Media Network Business Talk. Of course, next week's show, I'm going to have my business panelists here. It's not just going to be me. I'm going to make sure I bring those who are just starting, those who have been in the business, been there, done that. Someone once said that if you want to do better, you hang around people who are moving better, in a better direction, are doing better. When you want to become a millionaire, you hang around those who are millionaires. Because when you find yourself in a room with 6 millionaires, the likelihood of you becoming the 7th millionaire is very high. That is the benefit of who you hang around with, who you spend most of your time with, who you talk to more often. Because time is of the essence. Time is very, very important. That is the most important thing God has given each and every one of us in common. Time. And time is a huge factor when it comes to business. Very huge factor. You don't want to waste time with people who, you have a different vision, a different plan for your life. Where do you want to see yourself from this January to December? All of you can attest that last year, 2023, went by too fast. So fast. But better late than never. Now that the new year has started, we're in 2024. What are your plans? What are your goals? Your set goals. Set goals that are practical, that are achievable. That's what you want to do. You want to set goals that are achievable, that are practical, that are realistic. There's nothing wrong with thinking big. You could think about long-term goals, but in as much you're thinking about long-term goals, you want to think about short-term goals, because those little goals will get you to accomplish the long-term goals. That is what you want to do. So it's very, very important for us to start business talk. I think most people, when they have areas where they are more versatile in, and sometimes when you see someone is so good in the area, when are your area, that your area. So I have the full capacity to speak in this area of business, because business is all I have lived all my life. Practically, up to today, business. So a lot of challenges, and I like to bring my personal story to encourage, to tell people that it hasn't been easy. It would never, if I tell you it was going to be easy starting a business, then you're on the wrong platform. It's not that easy to start a business. And the critical part there is being able to start with actually what you can succeed in, right? And also, if you are afraid of failure, then business is not your thing. If you are afraid of failure, business is not your thing, right? So we're going to start with how do you plan to start your own business? How do you plan to start your own business? So if you are someone who do not want to take calculated risk, then business is not your area, because business involves risk, but calculated risk. So how do you start your business? I'm not just talking to people here in the US, but globally, because I'm going to bring you on the same par, the same level, as in no matter where you are starting business. There's one thing that's in common, and that's money. That's mullah. That's business. Money is all there is. You want money, and you want profit. You want to profit. You want to be financially independent. Nobody gets into business to lose. Everyone that gets into business wants to win, wants to make profit. So profit is very, very key. Very key. When you are setting up your business, there are a couple of things you want to take into consideration when you are starting a business, when you're even thinking of starting a business. And as always the case, I always like to relate to my case, especially for my audience, because on this platform, I see that we are family. So there's no need to hide, right? We have to be open to each other. We have to help one another, because we want people to grow. Hey, Bendo, welcome to the show. You're watching all the way from Foya, Lofa County. Welcome to the show, Bendo. So you want to ask yourself, if someone comes to me and say, I want to start a business and I need your advice, right? I will ask them, why business? Why do you want to do business? Why do you want to get into business? That's the first thing. And more often, the first answer that people give, because I want to make money. But guess what, though? Business is not the only way to make money. You could be a doctor and make money, right? You could be a pilot and make money. Because what I'm trying to look at in a person that I'm trying to advise or coach is this something that is your passion? Is this something you want to do? Or you enjoy doing? Because you have to enjoy it, though. If you cannot enjoy it, if it is not your passion, you're not going to stay in it too long. You'll run out because it comes with challenges. The reason why I'm looking at that quality of enjoyment and passion is when a storm hit your business, when the trials comes, when failures come, you will not give up because it is in your heart. You love it. You enjoy doing it. I can sit on this broadcast and talk business for 2-3 hours. I would never get tired because it is part of me. I enjoy it. I can be on the phone with you forever to talk about business and I will never get tired. You'll pick my mouth. I don't want to talk about other topics, but when you bring business, yes, I will talk because that's my area. That's my niche. That's the area I enjoy. So that's the first thing, quality I'm looking at in the life of someone who wants to get into business. Do you enjoy it? Some people will tell you, oh, I'm tired of working 9 hours, 10 hours day job for someone else. I just want to do my own thing. There's nothing wrong with that, though. But do you love it? What you're trying to do? What is it in your heart? And this comes to a lot of us parents that have children. You want to look at that, right? More often, when you see a child that you are upbringing, playing with toys, you have 10, 4, 5, 6 toys that you have given them, but they gravitate towards one specific one. That is a signal that they enjoy doing that. They enjoy playing that. So you have to look at it from the long term, as in this child might become so. If you have medical equipment all around, you have cars, toys, and you have other things around, and you see your child is just playing with engineering, how to build and stuff, how to build, stuff. They're just doing it. That means you have to start thinking about engineering, architecture, construction in that area for that child because their interest is moving in that direction. When you find that interest, when you find that area, money will come. Don't put money front and center first, because when you put money first, you're going to lose. You're going to fail. Because what if you don't get the money? Then you give up. Then you're looking for a different profession, a different business. So I'm looking at the qualities first. What is involved into starting a business? Some people like to play with numbers. Accountants play with numbers all day. They never get tired. Right? If you like that part, money will come. Because all you need to do as you get involved into it, you sharpen it over time, it's going to come. The money will flow. Because you want to look at the benefits of what you want to accomplish, what you want to achieve. Right? Some of the benefits of starting a business, starting your own business is you become your own boss. You are your own boss. You become your own boss. Nobody dictates to you. You have flexibility. You have control of your time. Those are all the benefits of running your own business. You have flexibility. You have control of time. Right? Like me, I run my own business. I have to push myself to wake up to come here every day, every morning. And starting a business requires commitment. Because unlike someone who is employed, working from 8 to 5 or 8 to 4 job, if you are running your own business, ain't nobody going to push you, but you yourself. You have to be self-motivational. You have to work yourself up in the morning to get it done, to go out there, to look for it, or else nothing will come. So you have to push yourself. You have to encourage yourself, or find an accountability partner, someone who is going to hold you accountable and push you and encourage you, right? That's what you want to do. You want to pluck yourself in a group with like-minded people, people who share common interests, common goals. You want to do that. Yeah. Common goals, common interests. You find yourself within that group, that niche, to encourage you. You find groupings where, this common niche where people meet, business people meet, and you become a part of it. You encourage each other. That's what you want to do. Because it will help to motivate you to move forward with your dream, to start your own business. You'll hear stories about those who have started and they fail, and they try and they fail. And when they try the third time or the fourth time, they succeeded, and today they are millionaires and billionaires. Anybody who has started a business, who is successful at a business, has failed at one point in time. Not even one point, more than that. If they tell you that it just all came rosy, maybe they came in a family where they inherited so much money from their parents or from someone, or won a lottery. But true businesses comes with challenges. It's just like life. So you're looking at flexibility, being your own boss, control of your own time. Those are some of the benefits that you have. The opportunity to innovate. You have financial rewards. These are all the benefits of running your own business. It gives you the opportunity and the chance to make an impact in your community as a business owner. That's what that does. It gives you that chance. And it helps you to realize, to enjoy a sense of peace, the peace of mind that as in you are following your passion. That's what that does. There's nothing more than following your passion, because what that does is it brings fulfillment to you. It brings fulfillment. Once you are following your passion, it brings fulfillment. Because you realize there's nothing missing, nothing is lacking. But some people go to school to do medical or in different careers, only to find out after 1 degree or 2 degrees, they don't love it. They don't even enjoy it. And they switch all over to start all over. That is what I'm talking about. It's the passion that comes with it. You have to have the passion. Because when you have the passion, you're doing it, you have a sense of peace. You relax. You enjoy it. That's what that does. You become that person in a community that wants to see change, that wants to impact your community. Ownership, equity. Those are some of the things. Okay. But the fundamentals of starting your own business, those of you who have ideas and businesses or whatsoever, first thing you want to tell yourself that you're serious. What do I mean by that? In order to tell people that you are serious when starting a business, register it. Register your business. Make it legit. Make it legal. Yeah. When that tells people, or it tells yourself that you are serious about what you're doing, that you're not trying. You're not, some people are trying something. They're not too sure. You want to get into about this. If this is you, I'm talking to people who think that this is me. This is what I want to do. You want to lay the groundwork. Perfect. You want to lay the groundwork. The groundwork, the foundation to everything is what's going to hold the wall and the story, 2-story, 3-story, 4-story, the foundation. Because when the millions are coming, when the money or thousands are coming, and you forgot to lay the groundwork, the foundation right, you can easily collapse because you negate the fact that laying the foundation is not too significant to you. Was not that important. So laying the groundwork, the foundation, number one, register the business. You're looking at what we call income. How do you intend to fund your business? What opportunities or sources are you looking at to fund your business? Right? Funding your business. A lot of us here in the diaspora, especially here in the US, there are a lot of agencies that provide tools and materials where you can go to get business advice and counseling. Some of those services are free. Some of them you pay, right? So you want to, with the power of the internet, you want to be able to explore that. If you're here in the US, like SBA.gov, the Small Business Administration is a very good resource for those of you here in the US, right? And even if you are not in the US, once you have access to the internet and you check that out, it helps because the principles of business are almost similar, right? Across the globe, you want to look at it. There is some sort of similarity. So you go to SBA.gov, ways to fund your business, how you get advice, where you get the advice. Money is key. Most people tend to get into debt before starting business. You go borrow money to come and start a business. I would say to you here, wrong. Wrong foundation. Wrong pillow. I always advise people, walk your way up. Climb the ladder step by step. Because when you climb the ladder step by step, then you realize in climbing the ladder step by step, right? Let me bring that up. I think I have that. I should have that photo somewhere around here. I hope I had it. There you go. Okay. So let me remove this. This is the ladder. I just want you to picture the ladder to success, right? And it's similar to starting your own business. You climb it. There's no way you can climb this ladder by starting from the top. You have to start from the bottom. And along the way, you're going to get somewhere on one of those steps where you kind of feel like you're stuck. You're stagnant, that you're not moving. Nothing is moving. No money coming in. This is the area where you want to be more careful and more persistent. When you are stuck in the middle of the ladder, but you cannot remove your eye from the ball. You have to keep your eyes as a business entrepreneur, as a business person, to the finish line. Just like that person who is running a race. Yes, what is in between them and the finish line is whatever that's thrown in the way. But the more you keep your eyes to the finish line, which is to climb the top of the ladder, once you keep your focus on that, anything else that's thrown along the way, you're able to jump over it. Hey, my junior brother, John Holmes, how are you? Welcome to the show. Businessman. I'll call you after this show. We'll talk. We need to talk. So there are things to this, in getting to the top of this ladder, you find you just look at the bottom. It's you. Number one, as a business person, you have to have the faith, courage. It's not just Christians that have faith. I tell people, in fact, most of us business people have more faith. We have more faith than those pastors who preach on the pulpit on faith. We have more faith because we employ ourselves into business with a belief that we will succeed. You got to have faith. We take risk. We take challenges. Believing. So you got to have that faith, right? And then also, it involves what? Effort. You have to try, man. You have to try. Don't sit there. You got to try every day. You got to work, knowing that time is of the essence, right? All of those qualities matters when it comes to business. And also another area that I want to stress over here in starting a business is location. In real estate, those of us who are into real estate, they will always tell you in your real estate class that location matters a lot. Location is very key. And so when I talk about location, not just here in the US, I will come back here to the US, but let me address the issue in Liberia. When we talk about location, it is the place that you want to start your business. How accessible is this business that you want to start? How can people reach you easily? Location is very key. Is your business at an intersection somewhere? If you are in a community, it's strategic. It has to be strategic if you're starting your business, because most people during the evening or the night time do not go on the road. So if you are focused somewhere, you have your business somewhere in a community that you find yourself in, where a little bit of everything that every resident may want is in there, you will grow. That's one way you have to look at it. So location is very, very key. And what type of mindset do you have when you're starting a business? Location is key though, but what type of mindset? Are you just working from hand to mouth? Or you want to prosper? Because a lot of us are involved into business in Liberia from hand to mouth. We sell, we get a capital, we make the profit, we eat the profit. We make the profit, we eat the profit. You don't want to do that. Every time you find yourself doing that, you are not going to be successful. You are going in circles, right? If you invest $500 into a business, and then every day you're making $100 profit off of that $500, what you want to do is you want to take away maybe 20 or 30 bucks and put it away, put it aside. Let it grow. And then reinvest the 70 or 50. If you put 50 away, invest 50 back. Or if you have children, okay, you make $100 profit, you'll eat the 70. Put the 30 somewhere where it cannot be touched. Let it grow. Let it grow. So the same thing goes here in the US. If you're into business and you're making profit and you're eating everything, all the profit, what do you expect? How do you expect the business to grow? How do you expect the business to grow? It won't grow. So I've come here today, Business Talk, right, to challenge you, to challenge all of us as a way to success. You want to find and identify location. Location is very key. Very key. What to consider when starting your own business? Number one, location. 2, register the business. Make it legit. Right? How do you want to start the business? Do you have the capital? Do you have the funds? You borrow so much money and then you fail, and you're trying something, you borrow so much money and you fail, then you end up plunging yourself into more debt. Now the owner, whoever borrows you the money, is coming, you have to pay them with interest on top of it, and you're not doing better. Then you realize, I'm not called to do business. I can't succeed in business. Business is not my thing. Why? Because first, the foundation you laid out was a wrong foundation. You ask yourself, you taught yourself, as in the only way for you to start the business is for you to go and borrow. I understand the aspect of OPM, right? Other people's money. Most people want to do that. Oh, it's OPM, other people's money. I have my own reservation with that, though. If you're doing business and you are successful in it, or you are beginning to grow, after you have applied your own efforts and done your own little by yourself, and it's growing, then you could start looking into OPM. But if you beginning from the onset, and you're doing all of this to impress people, you went and rented or had a beautiful office space and all of that stuff, or business, whatsoever, and bought all the equipment, and you started the work just to impress people on the first year, as in, wow, he's into business. He's into business. He or she is into business. But then you did not manage the funds well, and everything goes down the drain. That is why you find so many people here filing for bankruptcy, especially now that the tax season is at hand. Right? That's it. So many businesses. There are seasonal businesses. There are short-term businesses. There are long-term businesses. Knowing how, when you get in, and when do you get out. And some of those, you got to have, some people establish businesses perpetually. Right? Some of them have, it's just for a short term. When to get in, when out. Like tax season. The tax season that here in the U.S. is seasonal. Right? All year round, those who are really into taxes are those who accountants that run these tax businesses, and they manage corporate and also other business taxes, where they have to file in quarterly, their quarterly taxes and all of that stuff. But I'm talking to a small guy, business owner out there. It's seasonal for your taxes and all of that stuff, right? So people who do taxes, it's seasonal. Things slow down. Right after the tax season, a lot slows down for you. Lawn care. I'm involved into lawn care, right? It's seasonal. They have residential and commercial lawn care services. So if you want to stay in a residential lawn care services, it's seasonal, because as soon as season ends, like now fall, ain't nobody want you showing up to go cut their grass, except after the fall. Leaves fall, one time cleanup, be done. It's over. But if you are into commercial lawn care, you have the opportunity to manage the apartments all year round. You have the opportunity to sign contracts, right? That is what that brings to the table for you. With businesses and apartment complexes, you sign those contracts. All of that. Real estate is a huge area to invest into, especially when you have a good credit and good starting. Where most people buy houses, they buy and flip quick, and some people buy and rent, lease them out, until wealth is acquired. You are building your portfolio in doing that. In real estate all over, not only here in America, but even in Liberia. Those of you who are investing in properties and stuff, that is one area where your money is sitting. In fact, I tell people, if you have $500,000, you want to go put it in a bank, don't put it in a bank. Go put it in real estate, because it's gonna yield more interest. It's gonna bring more for you. Because when you put it in the bank, guess what though? The bank is gonna use your money to do the same business, to trade the same way. That is what the bank does. What do you think? How do you think these banks got so rich? What do you think they do to get so rich? They do business with your money. Your money that you put in the banks. That's what they do business with. Yeah. They loan it out. They lend your money out. They trade around. So you see, if you got your money and you have a good credit and you begin to invest into real estate and buying homes, and renting them, real estate, I give you 5 years, 10 years from now, you become a millionaire. You become a millionaire. You'll be rich. But banks will not tell you this, though. They won't tell you that. They will tell you, oh, that's the safest place to keep money. And they're giving you 0.5% interest. That's what I want to give you. 0.5% interest. Not even 1% interest of your money. No. So Talk TV Media Network, we unsealed or uncover a lot of these loopholes and stuff here. Every week we'll talk about the benefits, a lot of these areas that will benefit you, especially the way the year is starting. We want you to start along with us. We all want to start together. And we all, at the end of the day, want to be successful. We'll climb at the top of that ladder and say kudos to every one of us. We did it together. Because what? God's intent is not for man to rule man, that man will be in charge of his own domain. And that domain is you finding that passion, that thing you love to do, and controlling it and growing it. And you become your own boss. A lot of us leave from here, we go to Africa, that work for other companies and other organizations. The highest they can give us time off is 3 weeks, 1 month. And you're running to come back. But imagine now if you're running your own business where you control your own time, your own life. You are your own boss. It gives you that flexibility, as in, if I'm going to spend 1 month, 2 months, or 3 months, it's my business. It depends how you plan your schedule around yourself. You give yourself the vacation time. You show up to work when you want to show up to work. Because what? You are your own boss. These are the benefits of running your own business, folks. Very, very important. I'm sitting behind this mic because this is all business stuff. This e-commerce business, there are a lot of areas that you can look into this year. E-commerce, back office, or deliveries. When you look at Amazon is huge. Business. eBay is huge. Where you can buy stuff, create your own store, resell it. They don't even have to deliver it to you. You co-partner with Amazon or eBay. Boom. Whatever you buy, you switch it around, they deliver it, you get a little bit of cash coming. All this broadcast, the more that you give us likes. And I have not seen any of y'all giving us likes since I've been talking. The more you give us likes, the better for us too. Right? Facebook, YouTube. There are a lot of YouTubers that make money on Facebook, people. Individuals that just go around. Just the camera, bro. This phone will make you a lot of money. This phone will make you a lot of money. But it depends on how you use it. I just found myself telling my children that 2 days ago. While all of us were in the same car I was driving, I was telling them, I said, do you know the phone that you have, that you play games all day, you're watching all fun videos and stuff. Do you know every time you watch those videos, you are making someone rich? That is it. You have to change the mindset of your children so that they will be on a receiving end. The phone is powerful. Just taking pictures, people go around just taking pictures. You got to have an agenda or your business, your agenda, what you want to accomplish. But the phone is very, very powerful. A lot of people are millionaires online just behind their phone and a camera. A camera and a phone. They are millionaires. They're rich. But not everyone's called to that. You got to find your niche. You got to find what you enjoy doing. You got to find that thing in your heart. Just like a guy like me, I'm a nature guy. I love being outside. So I find the things that people do outside, and not just do, but I'm very hands-on. I'm a hands-on kind of guy. So you see, you have to know yourself. I'm a hands-on. I got to find myself doing things that I enjoy with my hands. That's me. Right? And it's hard for anybody to just beat me in that area because that's my area. When I'm in your territory, I will not do better. But when you're in my territory, I'm good at it. So that's what you want to do. You want to form the business, register it, either as a sole proprietorship or an LLC or corporation. They have when you go on the Small Business Administration, the SBA.gov, you'll find the different types of businesses, right? A list of different types of businesses that fits your criteria, what you want to do. Individual businesses, partner, when you want to do a partnership business, when you want to do LLC, I tell most people often LLCs are very good to start with, because the money you borrow, the assets, if there's bankruptcy or something happening, they will not come after you. The creditors will not come after you. They go after the assets of the company, what the company has. That's what they do in terms of that. They go on this, on the assets of the company when you are running a limited liability company, which is the LLC, right? They do not go after your own personal stuff. So when you go to SBA.gov, you look at all the different types of businesses that you want to start, and all the definitions are there, the explanation of what they are, the risk, whichever one that fits you. Whatever fits you, you register the business. Linda, long time, girl. Hope you're doing. Hope you're doing. Happy New Year to you. You forgot your own brother. I got to talk to you on a big broadcast. I know you're smiling, you're laughing. Anyway, so that's it, folks. It's very, very key. The joy that business brings to you, especially when it is your area, right? For the past 2-3 years, I've never gone to Liberia for just 1 month. I go to Liberia for 2 to 3 months. Why? Because I control my own life. I fought hard to control it, though. And I have a lot of business owner friends that do the same thing, that take long vacations. And that is what we will do here, that you have the same financial freedom. If it is your area, you got to become. Who doesn't want freedom? Who doesn't want to be sleeping while money comes in? The owner of this Facebook that I'm talking to you on, or YouTube I'm talking on, they go golfing, they go sleeping. While the sleep money is coming on, Mark Zuckerberg sleeps while money comes in. Walmart, the owner of Walmart, Sam Walton, even though he's dead and gone, may his soul rest in peace. While his children and grandchildren, they are billionaires. They sleep while people make money for them. Costco, all of those. So that's where you want to get. That's where all of us want to get. Yeah. Can you imagine if you involve, especially real estate, those of you who are into real estate, when you work hard, you pay those houses, those homes off, and you put tenants in those homes, you have $2-3 grand or $1 grand or $2 grand coming on this side, 1,500 coming on this side. People rent because the market value, the housing market is going up every time. It will come to a point where people cannot afford buying houses. The only thing they will afford is renting. You see, Sam said it. Yeah. So imagine now you being on the other side and you work your way up slowly. You pay those homes off on your good credit. The better you get, it is. Imagine now you're laying down somewhere and you have 4, 5, 6, or 10 properties, houses, and you have tenants all in them. Every month, money, mullah coming in. That's how it is, folks. I am not teaching something or talking about something that I don't know or I'm not doing. I'm not the kind of African guy who will come here and sit down and just talk street more too and not tell you guys. I like to tell it. If I'm doing something, I find myself doing something and successful at it, I like to share the story so another brother, another sister can become successful too. The mentality of us Black people is not to share secrets. One Black will find a secret or have a secret and sit over it. When it dies, that secret's die. We must get rid of that. Faluk T, welcome to the show. That's another big business mogul right there. And I love it because this guy I'm talking about, he enjoys doing what he does when it comes to artwork. You can be standing in 2 minutes, he design you. He enjoys that. You can tell he's playing music. He's having fun with it. He's not thinking about money because he's walking his calling. That's it. He's working, he's calling in an area he enjoys doing. Money come, money doesn't come. He doesn't care. But because money will come, he just keep refining himself in that area, making himself better and better and better. Because I remember when we all started from way back as kids, this is what he used to do. It was just part of him. And now he's more than a professional in it. Money comes. Find that niche. Find that thing that's in your heart. That thing you enjoy doing most. That thing you love to do. And develop it. It will turn into money. It will turn into money. That's it. Because a lot of us, I cannot be you, you cannot be me. Our giftings, our desires, our ways of doing things are so different. And that is the mistake a lot of us make because we want to be like Bill Gates. There's nothing wrong aspiring to be like Bill Gates. But in true nature, I'm not Bill Gates. The owner of Microsoft, all of that stuff. The ingenuity and the ideas and the giftings and the talents he has, I don't have those. I have to look deep within because the same God that created Bill Gates or Warren Buffett or Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, that make those same God make them rich, I have within me my own distinct giftings. I just need to discover those giftings. I just need to look deep and discover those talents and nourish those talents. And that is a mistake a lot of us make because we want to be someone else. Someone is making money, they're getting rich, and they want to be like them. There's nothing wrong, but what they're doing is that your area. Sunday God said, everybody get their own area. Oh, I love that song. Everybody get their own area. And not for nothing, Sunday. Look deep in our song. Everyone has their own area. There's nowhere you will drop from heaven here without a purpose. Everyone has a purpose. And it's not God's desire that everyone should be poor or anyone should be poor. It is God's desire that all of us should be rich and prosperous. That is God's desire for each and every one of us. Folks, we'll keep doing this almost every Thursday here at Talk TV Media Network, Business Talk with Sam Gadu. And I look forward to bringing other business panelists as well to the show. You know, you want to be a part of the show to contribute. Your ideas are very, very important. They could benefit someone else. So our platform is open to everyone. You want to advertise on our platform during our broadcast, let us know. It will be good. You know, just talk to me. Create your late flyer or your late intro or 1 minute or 2 minute video and stuff. Send it. Because during the business hour, we want to promote businesses. We want to promote. This is why we want to use this network. It's not just politics, but the things that you enjoy doing, the things that makes you happy. You know, I told you, me, I like business. I'm not a politician. Put me into politics, it's not my area. It's not my area. Business and making impact into community. So I have to be very intentional about that. Business, as God bless me more, I make more impact into community. That's the benefit. That is what brings me joy. It brings me peace when I'm doing that. That's what that does when you run a business. I'm not a politician. And I know a lot of you are not politicians. So you want to make that money. And there are different kinds of businesses that you engage yourself into. But you have to find the one that you enjoy doing most. You have to find the one that you love to do. Because when the test and the trials comes, if you don't enjoy doing it or you don't love it, you're going to fail. You're going to give up. That's what will happen. That's what happened. Thomas, welcome to the show. Another big business. Man, I'm so excited right now because I have a lot of business people coming on the show, watching. And that's why all of you guys, man, are needed here because there's so much that you guys had to go through to start your own business, to run, you know, to be where you're at. And other people need to do that. This 2024, Talk TV Media will use this platform to bring people who have the desire to get into business and show them the way so they can become successful. That's what we want to do. That's what I want to do. So But next week, we will start having business panelists on the show just to talk solely nothing, no politics, business. We'll have another show about health, Talk TV Media Health Talk, where we bring medical practitioners to the show, talk about health, things that concerns the society, things that makes our society better. So remember, I talk about real estate. I had to talk about real estate because I know about real estate. I'm a realtor myself, right? I've done it. And I will tell you why I got into real estate. Because when you want to do something and you have something, you have interest in something, you must learn it. The first thing I looked at myself is, I started doing this thing when I was a child with my father. My father was a builder, right? My father built. I used to handle his bag, going places from village to village, building churches and other people's houses. And the old man would hold the tip line and say, go on the other side, hold the tip line, hold the tip line. And he does the measurement. And you're mixing the mortar, all of that stuff, right? So it's been there. The physical part of the training of that, I acquired at a very early age. I acquired that. But over the years, it kind of wind down until I found myself in a place where I had to rediscover myself. Because when I came here, the first thing, everybody, almost, I would say 80 people that know my family, 80 to 90% of my family members are in the medical field. They are medical practitioners. So the same expectation was I get into the medical field. I started doing medical assistant. When I saw blood in a lab test, I gave up. I said, I'm not doing medical area. Is not my area. That's how I quit doing medical stuff. I said, business is what I enjoy. Because I found myself, what my father was doing at the early age, what I was doing with my father, that was business. We used to build people's houses. Then I found myself in Monrovia. Business. And all the uncles that surround me were into business, including my brother. So I learned it. I did it. I used to go to the Freeport, buy rice, come to Raleigh Town, sell all of that stuff. Serious business, man. Where at the end of the day, those days I'm carrying 50 to 60, 75,000 Liberian dollars in a backpack to the house. Foreign Exchange Bureau, I did that business. Running in the shop, did that. So I found myself in the U.S. I said, what do I enjoy? Business. Business. Because I enjoy the flexibility it gives me. I enjoy the freedom it brings to me to spend time with my family, right? To spend time with my friends. To go about doing the things I want to do when and how I want to do them. That is the flexibility it gives me. And that's me. Some people, I will tell you, business is not your thing. It's not your area. Some people, not everyone business is for. I'm talking to people who think within their heart that business is for them. That's it. So don't delay. Start. This is the first of the year. That resolution you had written down, you want to start your own business. Better late than never. It's never late. It's too early. Start it. We'll be releasing, giving out more resources that will enable you, that will help you, to start your own business, to run your own business, to manage your own business. How you do taxes, all of that. Give you all those referral areas and stuff. Because you have to take taxes serious into consideration when you're doing business here in the U.S. Even in Liberia, you want to do business, they register it. I will tell you, because that is the most qualified professional way of doing business. I'm not talking about those who are selling in wheelbarrows and stuff, from hand to mouth kind of stuff. That's not what I'm talking about here. The society calls what they're doing. Most of those that are selling the DK, down water side or water and stuff, they're saying they're doing business. I mean, it's because that is what the society presents, the poverty aspect of it. So they have to do that to live from hand to mouth in order to survive. But I'm talking about those who are serious about running business. Register the business. Make it legit. Get business advice. plug yourself in a group with like-minded business people. You cannot be running a business, you're a business entrepreneur or business person, and then you're getting advice from a medical doctor who has no knowledge about running a business. That is a mistake. You know that you're into business. Business, what you want to do. But you have a pastor who knows nothing about business, and that's the person you want to go get advice from. Wrong path. Wrong path. That's just me. And this is why this platform, because we're going to tell it like it is. A lot of people make advice because, oh, it's my spiritual father, it's my spiritual leader, there's nothing wrong. Tell him he can do his part, though, for the business to pray for you. But from the practical standpoint, he got nothing to give you. Find someone who is doing business, who has been there, done that, tested, who has failed into business and has succeeded. I am saying something to you that helps me. This is what I have done. I did this and it helped me. Because I found myself in a group that is mixed with thousandaires, millionaires, and billionaires. And it inspired me. Oh, my blood. It boils every day that I become a millionaire. It pushed me towards that. That's it. Because they will tell you their stories, and that will encourage you. That will encourage you so much. It will push you. It will fire you up. Because what? You get to the realization as in, if they can do it, I can do it. That is why you will end up telling yourself. Folks, imagine you're making millions of dollars. What can you do with that? How many lives can you impact? What can you do to your community? That's the kind of vision you want to have. Wow. That's it. All these big business people, Elon Musk, or Mark Zuckerberg, who owns Facebook, Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, you know what they turn into with all that money? Huge and big philanthropists. They are big philanthropists. They give because they feel they are part of the world. They are changing the world. That is what comes to your heart as a business owner. You just want to make that change. You just want to make that child life. That child who does not have access to going to school. You just want to be there. Giving someone a scholarship, even if it is one person or 2 or 10. Folks, so business is a sweet thing. I love business. I enjoy it. So let's do it. Let's get it going. It's never late. Y'all send me your business here. I want to advertise them here. I want to advertise those businesses because the more we advertise them, the more people will come your way. Advertise them. We'll send it. Social media is a huge platform when it comes to business. And why do I say that? I'm saying that simply because most part of it is free. Right? Keeping your word, sending word around. I remember when I started mine way back, 2000, 2001, where social media was nowhere around like this. You have to print your flyers and print your business cards, and you literally have to, hand deliver them, give them to people. Also, not that, but signs. These science people, business science people plant it by roadsides and communities and stuff. I did all that stuff. But I was aggressive. I was very aggressive at it because I wanted to do it. I had 2 jobs, right? And this is another area where I will encourage people. Those of you who are professionals, those of you who have your day job, those of you who have 8 to 5 job, and you want to get into business, and you feel like you are called into business, don't quit that job yet. Work that job because that job is the one that's paying the bills. Right? Now, what you need to do is to find the right time for you, or with your boss, whoever's designing your schedule, to work out a schedule that is flexible for you, that will give you time that when you are off work, you are doing what you want to do. You want to grow it. You want to grow it. You want to grow it every time, because I am speaking from experience. I used to work 10 hours a day. But when I leave from there, I found myself how to do it overnight. I have to do those 10 hours overnight. I was not an overnight because I started doing it. All my schedule was day job. But then I realized I want to do my business. My business is a day job. So I had to talk to my boss to switch me to overnight. So I work overnight. I get up 7 o'clock. By 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, I am on the next job doing the things I want to do. I want to grow. If I can do it, you can do it. My brothers, my sisters, after 2 years of dedication, I walk into that facility and thank my boss and the store manager. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to work for them. It's been almost 20 years. I haven't worked for anybody. If I can do it, you can do it. I hope this will encourage you. I hope this will encourage you. Find it. It's within you. You have it. It's right inside you. There's nothing impossible. You just need to keep the focus and get rid of the distractions. A lot of your friends will distract you. They will become that distraction for you. A lot of the friends and colleagues and some family members we have will become that distraction for you to get your eyes off the ball. I'm speaking it because I experienced it. I experienced it. And so I had to cut them out. I had to cut them out. All the hours and the times the Liberian Community Association will want to meet to party, I never used to show up because I was engaged like a laser focus. I never had time. I was busy trying to build my future. I was trying to look at how I want my life to be. The party time will come. The good time will come. But first thing first. And so that distraction will be there. But it is left with you, though. You have to say, no, not me. This is not the time. Let those friends that want to party every weekend they want to party, every weekend they want to party. You know, maybe those friends are successful and you're not at their level. But if you want to get at a different level and they're not walking your path, you have to let them go. You have to excuse them. That's it. So the friends, your colleagues, family members are key. You have to look at them. Some of them are a distraction, if not most. They will say, oh, but man, you can't visit us. All of that stuff. Oh, that boy, he's so arrogant because he feel like that girl, because he's so doing business all into his own life or whatsoever. He feel like he's too much. You will hear all of those comments. Folks, I'm telling you. You'll hear all those comments. They'll come your way. But you have to keep the focus. Because you have a baby within you, that baby. In due time, you got to give birth to that baby. Huh? When you give birth to that baby, called business. That baby within you, when you give birth, you got to give that baby time. You can't just give birth to the baby and let the baby grow by itself. You have to invest that time. You know, those of you who are mothers, you can relate. You can fully relate to me. You can't have a baby and you forget about the baby. You have to nurture that baby. You have to give him your time. You have to take the water and nurture it. You have to feed the baby, which is your business. Because you want it to grow. You got to get rid of the distractions. All of that. You got to dedicate your time to it. Let me tell you the secret of most successful people. When it's after 5 o'clock and everybody leaves to go to work, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, we're still working. That's it. The business owner is always working. The entrepreneur will never quit. And most people don't know that secret. When the normal business day job, hour to hour, 8-hour man, 10-hour man, 9-hour man, he clocks in and clock out, gone. The business owner is still working. That is what makes the man successful, or the woman. And most people don't understand that. Yeah, who do that? I do that. Many people, business people I know, do that too. So let's go out and change the world, folks. Let's change our communities. Let's change the world we live in by doing business, through business. That's it. Happy New Year to everyone. To every one of you. So many areas. Music business. Music business is another area. Yeah. Real estate. So, that being said, with that being said, I'm hearing this funny sound that's making whatever, but I don't know where it's coming from. I am going to end today's broadcast here by giving you this intro right here. This is what we do here at Talk TV Media Network. Watch it. See. So this is what we do. See what we do? Hold on. Okay. I gotta go back because you guys gonna have to see this. All right? Okay. Talk TV Media Network, we are the voice for the voiceless. We do politics, business, religion, sports, music, and health. This is what we do. So if you are in any of these areas and you want to be exposed, and you want your business to be exposed, talk to us. We are real people, and we do real talk, just like today, here. That's it. You can find us online, www.talktvmedia.com. Sometimes I forget all of that stuff. I like to bring it on the show for you all to just, maybe you can screenshot it. So you can check us online at talktvmedia.com. You can follow us on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitter, on Twitch, Instagram. These are areas that you will find us, right? Follow us, like us, share us. We are people. Follow us, Talk TV Media Network. So I'll be here tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Friday. Is it? Tomorrow will be Friday. I think so. Yeah, tomorrow is Friday the 5th. Next week, of course, Thursday will be here at the same time. We'll be rolling out our consistent schedules for you all. Those who are starting new business, bringing panelists to talk about their businesses. If you have a business you want to talk about, all of that, right? Let us know. We'll bring you here, and then we can promote your business as well. We'll promote you. While we promote you, we have been promoted too. So all of that. So thank you. A big thank you to all of you today that joined us. That's what life is all about. Until then, I'll catch you guys another time. Have a pleasant evening.
You